Hey everybody. I'm doing this for an accident, I don't know. But I'm gonna say some things that have been on my mind for a while. And I can't show anybody my real face. Because if I did, I'd probably cry right on camera and I would be embarrassed for a very long time, and I have enough of that at school already, which is what I want to talk about. So I'm gonna go through my whole life, not moments or anything, but some moments that have been getting to me lately. So I'm outside on the back porch with my dog Butters. Nothing to do lately, but I've been thinking about doing a video like this for a very long time, telling people how I feel and how their words hurt me and hurt how I'm going to live someday. I know that I make my own choices and I can make my own decisions, but I'm not very, this just hurts me. I want people to understand that I do videos for fun, and so I can make a living off of it someday, like other YouTubers. I don't really understand how I would do that, because I'm just a little kid, right? You may think that I'm a little kid and I have no business dealing with anything, no business dealing with drama, and I should just live my perfect, innocent life, but I don't have an innocent life. And being born in this century is not a very good place to be, because my grandpa, he was born in old times. He was born in like the 1940s. So I think that you would understand how your grandparents felt instead of how you feel right now. My grandpa doesn't believe in technology. He has a TV, but he doesn't believe in technology. Weird, right? But my other grandparents, they have phones, tablets, computers. They have iPads. They have everything. They have home phones. They have everything that you'd probably need to get in touch with somebody. But they have a messed up family. They have a bigger family than normal. Normal, as I'm saying, they weigh about 100, 200 pounds. You know, I'm not pointing anybody out. And honestly, I'm not going to say their names because that would be very embarrassing to them too. Just like if I showed my face on camera, I'd probably cry or die of embarrassment. So I'm keeping my face off camera, and that's while I'm outside because it's dark and it's not, and I'm just feeling a little alone, you know. So whenever I was a baby, I started out very quiet, very alone, very just keeping away from everybody. I don't want to talk to you or be around you. I want to be alone in my perfect little bubble, just my perfect little innocent bubble, you know, how everybody starts. But then everybody kept coming up to me and embracing me and telling me that I had friends, and it kind of made me feel welcomed, you know. But I realized that they didn't like me for me. They liked me because I had a good life and I had good parents and I have a hot tub and I have dogs they could play with. Some people don't have that stuff, you know. But people like me for that stuff. They didn't like me for me, you know. They liked me because I had things in my life. And they always think that I'm spoiled. I'm not spoiled. And if I point it out, I may be a little, you know, I may be a little underspoiled because I need some things, you know. So I get bullied a lot. People always tell me that I'm fat, that I'm annoying, that I'm ugly, and that I don't have any friends. You know, people tell me that stuff. And then whenever they say that I'm fat and ugly, I tell them, or I don't tell them this, but I think in my mind as if I can't see that every time I wake up and look in the mirror. As if I can't see how big I am or how much control I need in my life. I always see that and I try to help it, but it always keeps coming back to me. I'm a weird, deranged freak, but that's what I love about me. I love this about me, and I love my life, and I don't want anybody saying that I don't love my life, because I do. I love people in my life, and I love all my friends that love me for me. Sorry, I had to go do something. But anyway, people have told me that I'm fat and I can't, and they act as if I can't see it in the morning. But I can. I have feelings, and honestly, that hurts me every time I say it. So, I get bullied a lot. I get bullied, and honestly, most people wouldn't understand how I stand it. But I stand it by telling myself that I'm good enough and that I'm better than them in some ways. That I can stick up to other people, and that I can talk to myself and tell me that I'm gonna be okay. Sometimes sure, maybe crying doesn't help nothing, but sometimes it's okay to cry, you know? I'm crying right now. Anyway, sometimes crying is good. Sometimes crying can help you get over your differences and fears and everything else in the way. Everything that you feel and do, every choice that you make, you know? And sometimes you just want to sit around and cry, you know? You just want to sit down or lay down in your bed and binge watch movies and eat all the time. Honestly, I can't do that because I'm a little bigger. And that probably ruined me, but I can just lay down in bed and cry for a while. No one will be around, and I cry pretty silently. And I could just be alone for a while. Being alone ain't so bad, right? Being alone is actually good for you, you know? The inventors were alone when they made things. And I'm gonna be alone whenever I do something in the future. So whenever people say that I can't amount to anything, I can. I have many talents. I'm good at singing. That's a talent, right? They act like I'm no good, that I'm no good for nothing. I'm good for a lot of things, but they just don't understand. They don't understand that I have feelings and I have a heart, and someday they're gonna hurt somebody so bad that they're gonna commit suicide or something, and they're gonna hurt themselves in a way that they wish that they hadn't, but it'll be too late. What happens in the future is based on what people think and what people do and what people say. People may say something small, but it'll amount to something big in the future, and they don't understand life's physics. I understand things like math, science, reading, social studies, normal things like that, like everybody should. But people don't understand that their actions and words hurt people and that they do make a difference. Even if you say hi to somebody, just walk past them and say hi, good morning, how are you, or something like that, it'll affect them. They could become better friends with you. They can think that if you say it every day when you see them, that you'll think that they really like you, and then you're gonna have a more positive attitude and a more positive way about your feelings towards everyone. But no one does that to me. No one ever says, hi, how are you, good morning, except for the teachers who are so old that their hands are shaking whenever they have a coffee. And yes, there's a teacher at my school that has that. Her hands are shaking so much every day that her coffee is going to fall out of her hands and she's just going to drop down on the floor. I'm scared of that. And I have feelings for other people, even if I don't know them. I just want people to understand that clothes, brands of clothes, how big you are, what you look like doesn't matter. It matters what's on the inside and who you are and what your special talents are and what you do. And knowing that what you do and what your actions are can change the future. And I want people to understand that. Because every day someone is dying and someone is hurting themselves or getting hurt. And to know that a life is lost every day hurts me, and it hurts everyone around me, but they just don't know it. They don't understand that their words can hurt people. They don't understand that their words can hurt people and make them do irrational things without thinking. People need to think before they do. They need to use their head before they take control of things and do something irrational and hurt themselves or someone else. It hurts me and it hurts everybody who I talk to. And how I get bullied every day. That is not a good thing to go through. And I hope that no one goes through that.